Hello and sorry to anyone who got pissed off by the fact that some of my videos were interrupted um, abruptly. Know that I got pissed off as well. And I managed to find the cause. Basically, some videos that were supposed to get erased stayed in the memory, and they were occupying space for nothing, and I had no way to know because I was using the usual procedure, and for some reason it wasn't working, and I just fixed it. So we are going to jump straight into group number 3. Proteus we have, so this is going to be 0, 0, 0, 0. Yeah, only God knows how much I missed reading. Okay. So basically, yeah, group number 3, Proteus. It's this group, isn't it? So, oh no, this is funny. You have Proteus twice, but I was receiving a message about someone wanting to keep some of the groups, some of the Covert Narcissists that I was going to tackle within the groups. There was someone who wanted to keep you in a forever dissatisfied energy. And I feel like it's you. This person wants you, likely not even for themselves. Okay, let me Okay, this is good. This is complex. It's complex, but this is good. Okay, I see a very nice message for you at the end of all of this dark tunnel. I see that this person wants you to contradict yourself so that they can invalidate whatever type of title, of recognition, of honor that you have. Okay, like let's say that I don't know what I'm getting. You might be a healer or into yoga, or you might have this very calm energy, and this person wants to absolutely piss you off to the point where they get to point the finger and be like, oh, see, they're not, this is their real self. Yeah, because humans get pissed off when you piss them off. Fucking idiot. This person is really not as smart as they give themselves credit to be. Like, this person might have some sort of intelligence, but unfortunately their intelligence isn't really the most productive type. Like, it's like this person is only smart when it comes to maneuvering. Sorry, I just received a message. This person is only smart when it comes to... Sorry, I kept on receiving messages. Oh! So that... okay, sorry. I just realized that I received a message and it was from... like, the two people were actually connected. I received 2 messages and it was from 2 people and they were actually connected. Anyway, this person is only smart when it comes to maneuvering the situation from the inside, from within, basically. It's like this person likes to play king in their own little show. And I see that they have been successful doing that with you because you did share something with this person. There was some sort of heart-to-heart conversation, and then when it was time to actually act based on, I'm getting loyal. This person was supposed to act loyal towards some sort of information. They were given some sort of information, like the tables of Christ. It wasn't Christ. It was Abraham or Moses. I should study the Bible, restudy the Bible. But, in the Bible, at some point, someone is given some tables, and it's like very sensible and very important information. So whatever it is that you shared with this person, it was very important, very sensible. It was likely stuff that you could not share with other people, and you kind of chose this person. This person was chosen. For some of you, this person was chosen by spirit to receive this kind of information. Okay. This is why this person is going down. This person is acting against divine justice. This person is acting against divine order. This person is acting against the mission that Spirit charged them with. And this is playing out in a microscopic way in how they act with you. But you need to know that this is something that they do on a larger scale, okay? Like, there's this word in Italian, it's not a word, it's it's a word, and it can be placed into a saying. Bastian contrario, fare il bastian contrario. Basically, every time that this person is given instruction, they like to do the exact opposite. But at some point, it's like it's getting old, okay? At some point, it's just a stupid idiot who doesn't know how to listen. And unfortunately, you're given the capacity to listen for a reason. You're given the capacity to be receptive, because sometimes I like to extend the explanation beyond the sensory, okay? Because it's not just the sensory. Some people might not have like the finest hearing, but they might still be hyper receptive. It's still there. They're still able to receive information, treat information, and act in a way that is appropriate. This person doesn't. Like, this person might have all of their pieces. What the fuck? Oh, I put it here. This person might have their physical health put together for the most part. I'm getting, right? So this person might also be a little bit reckless when it comes to taking care of their health. But what I see is that this person doesn't have any particular discapacity, or doesn't have any particular blockage preventing them from acting based on the impulses and the information that they are being given. They receive that, they treat that, and then they sit down and consciously choose to do the exact fucking opposite. It's like, sorry, I had to go and drink some water, but we're back. It's like this person wants to be different, but at all cost. Basically, if you were to say to this person, I don't know, I like people who wear blue. Oh yeah, people who wear blue are like so lame. Oh yeah, actually I meant I like people who wear green. Oh, actually people who wear green are so lame. Like, they change their perspective, they change their opinion constantly. This person doesn't even know who the fuck they are, what the fuck they are. This person has no center. This person is unbalanced. Sorry. This is happening a lot in these couple videos of covert narcissism. I guess that it's my system struggling a little bit to digest this type of nasty energies, because I mean, I get it, because look at this. This person wants to be seen as unique, and that's why they act the way they do. Oh, I'm not like them. I'm not like them. Okay, but how are you then? Do you even know? This person doesn't even know how they are. They are so focused on separating themselves from others that they don't even know what others mean. Like, okay, you are separating yourself from that specific group. Are you doing that just to place the spotlight of the conversation of yourself on yourself, or you actually know what that group is about and why you should separate yourself from them? Do you even know what you are about? This person doesn't, okay? This person is just in the shadows being like, yeah, I'm so smart. I played their mind. I did some mind trick on their games and now they don't know who I am. You don't even know who you are. Like, the joke is on you. And, okay. Okay. Okay, I'm getting a storyline, and I feel like we are going to have to get there first, because now we are having we're getting a taste of how this person behaves. We saw how you and this person entered into contact. I'm getting disappointed. You are heavily disappointed by this person's behavior. For some of you, this person was actually doing that to try and impress you, which is hyper fucked up. Because as I was saying, you entrusted this person with sensible information and they were like, I'm going to show how smart I am. I am going to mishandle this information like nobody ever did. Like, congratulations. Congratulations. You can't even put two and two together, because when the time came of actually showing that they had integrated the information, that they had understood what the information was about, that they understood the value that you had put into this person, that you had, like, they were supposed to actually feel important, basically. Like, they were supposed to actually feel proud for having received this material, this information, and that didn't happen. They completely missed the signs. I get that the universe was probably also talking to this person. This person was supposed to sit with themselves and actually balance out way better their decision-making process, and they never did. This person might have been intoxicated, or this person was way too focused on keeping themselves intoxicated. This person might have acted against you. This is only for some of you, because I'm getting that for some of you, this is either someone someone from your past, someone that you met and you had this exchange. But for some of you, this can be someone from your distant past, like someone who had early access to you, like a parent, a caretaker. If you are here, you might have noticed some sort of hashtags on the channel where I talk about trauma-informed material. So if you relate to that, you might relate to what I am about to say, where this person, like this reading might also refer to different people embodying one same energy. If you experience an energy like this in your early life, it is very likely that at least at some point you're going to encounter at least someone who is going to embody a very similar energy, and that is going to re-traumatize you, and that is going to hurt you in a similar way, that is going to backstab you. This is a backstabbing bitch, and this person is acting against themselves. Yo. Yep. I see how the direction, the movement of this energy is being returned, because instead of this is coming out here. It's two different myths here that we have, and in both we have situations where when the time comes of making the correct choice, there's a fuck up. And this hinders the person greatly. So yeah, this person was way more focused on being seen in a certain way, being seen as this like cold-hearted, just going through life and not caring, and I'm a boss, I'm a bad bitch, I'm cold, I'm heartless, I'm an evil queen, I'm an evil king, I do whatever with anyone. No, you're just stupid because you're not taking care of your kingdom. You're not taking care of important bureaucracy. You're not really seeing that there are priorities in life. You're just faking. You're just abusing the trust of people around you, and it is going to get old. I see this person either being lied to, or this person's lies ending up being favorable to you, which kind of reminds me of the energy of group number 1. It was a different reading, but there was an element of that Covert Narcissist talking so much about the object of their obsession that it was going to make them, to put them in the spotlight. So this is either a similar type of dynamic, but I also have, and we are going to get there to the storyline that I have, soak it all in, where this person's lies or where this person's behavior, it is somehow going to play in your favor. This is something that you're going to forcefully transmute. This is heavy, okay? This is heavy energy. I feel like this is also why Spirit is coming in to remind you, don't be afraid. Like, yes, there is fear in the mix. Like, fear is a part of the cocktail that you are being called to swallow at this point in time. But this cocktail is going to turn you into something that you cannot even imagine. This is transforming you from the inside. This is awakening. This is not even, this isn't even about I don't know, titles, or like, it might come, the recognition might come But the most important gain, it's what you are unlocking inside. I see the recognition as kind of ooh. Okay. Okay, now we are going to get to the storyline, basically, because this person wants you tired. This person wants to tire you with infant games. And they are doing that with important stuff. Let's say that like for some of you, this has to do with your children, if you have them, or like something that you consider as important as, children, something that is top priority for you. And this person is like, look what I do. I'm not going to answer that. I'm not going to take that seriously. And it's like, oh my fucking God. This is really triggering. Ooh, it's coming out twice. It's coming out twice. You are kicking something out. This is triggering you to kick a certain energy out, to kick a certain sense of insecurity, to kick a certain need that you have. This experience is sitting you down to reality, to the reality of who you are. And what's coming out twice? It's like you're winning the lottery twice. You're winning the lottery twice. So I see that you are either going to bump into someone that is going to treat the same kind of information as if it was true gold, because it is. Or it's not even about bumping, it's about attracting. It's your energy here. And this is happening because you are rejecting this person as hard as you can. Like at some point you are going to get so sick of their shit that you are not even going to try and convince them. Like, oh, okay. In this case, all I have for you is a fuck you. And this is putting you on a new type of pedestal. You are awakening to your own power. You were counting on this person for something, or you went towards this person hoping for safety, and they made you regret that heavily. And so they are forcing you to be in this hero energy. They are forcing you to fight a monster, a big fat monster, all alone, all on your own. But what's interesting is that you are being successful, and this is bringing you to fall madly in love with yourself. You are rekindling the relationship with yourself, but you might also rekindle with someone else. Like, I have two indulgence and seduction, two people coming together, actually two pairs coming together. It can refer to opportunities, okay? Like as you fight back this person, yeah, you might be so caught up in the process of fighting off this person, because it is important that you do so. It is important that you transcend fear and that you are active in bringing justice into the situation, that you play an active role in this, that you take the sword of justice in your hand, that you recognize that this person is a hater, that this person is an enemy, and that you need to act based on the truth of what you know. And what you are going to know about this person is that this person is cold, but not even in a smart way. This person is a zombie. This person is already dead. Nobody ever cared enough to let them know, but this person is already dead. So what are you going to do with a walking dead? You hit them in the head until they fucking stop. And what's happening is that on the side, as you choose to do the work, on the side, you're going to get surprises. You're going to feel provided for. You're going to feel taken care of. Stuff from your past are going to come towards you. Unexpected money falling on your lap, unexpected opportunity, unexpected spurs of luck. But that's not even something that you're going to seek or cause. Like, you might actually witness things fall apart as you do the work, but as soon as something falls apart, something else comes in to replace that. Because it is important, like the priority, the spiritual task is to separate yourself from this person fully, completely. Like you cannot afford to have any type of attachment, any type of ties with this person. You are going to embody these lone warrior energy that this person is trying to flaunt, but this person is just an addict. This person is just addicted to shopping. This person might be addicted to alcohol. This person might be addicted to heavier substances. But whatever it is that is ruling their life or ruining their life, is not doing any good to them. It won't do any good to you. It won't do any good to your endeavors. It won't do any good to anyone around this person. This person is just trying to project an image, but this person might overdress, but when you look at them from up close, you might realize that they cannot really smile. Like, their smile is all crooked. The way they smile, it's all rotten. They're not really genuine. And that's why they are dependent on projecting this hyper shiny image, because once you look up close, it's like, oh my fucking god, that's a dead person. How are you still breathing? This person is dangerous. This person is dangerous. This person is putting you in a very uncomfortable position. This person knows that you might be facing something, and they are choosing the wrong fucking moment, the wrong fucking time to try and be sneaky about their attacks. I don't know if I showed these already, but we have better alone than having to eat your shit. I see that as long as as long as this person has access to you, it's always going to be a problem. And it's going to play out differently for each and every one of you, depending on how you and these persons are attached. For some of you, I'm getting bureaucracy, common bureaucracy. As long as this person has access to even a drop of your bureaucracy, you are always going to have to be careful and be wary and just expect the worst, because they're on crack, unfortunately. For others of you, there's something energetically, like there's an energetical cord that needs to be cut. In order for this person to receive their karma in a way that is going to teach them to the fullest. And I'm getting that it's your job even if it's not your job. Like for a small period of time that might seem infinite, because you're like, no, I want to focus on something else. I want to actually do my job. I want to actually do my stuff. I want to actually live my life. I want to actually, whatever it is that you might be occupied or preoccupied with. You don't want to care about this person. You don't even want to care about this person. You don't even want to bother yourself with this person. But Spirit is going to compensate you. This is like a spiritual task, unfortunately. Don't misunderstand the task, though, okay? You don't need to heal this person. You don't need to gently show them the right path, okay? There is nothing in there. Okay, this person is already rotting from the inside out. They may have designer clothing, okay, but they are ready for the grave. Ready to poof, back into the circle of life. What the fuck are you still doing around? I'm getting miracle. You might be hit by a miracle. Just because you choose to, bow your head and accept the situation for what it is. There's a dimension of secrecy, growth in silence. Like, you might have to find some solutions in silence at some point. Like, you might have to go from a phase where you let this person know, like, you might try to awaken this person to their brand of stupid, right? You might try and awaken this person to the fact that they are a rotten idiot. And in order to do so, you might keep on sharing information up until a point. And you need to understand that this is not viable. It's annoying. It's annoying because it's annoying having to act in secret or whatever, or having to having to plan your moves according to the fucked up needs of an idiot. But That's what you have to do. This is a stinky monster. And they're just going to try and regrow heads until you find the core, until you find the body of the issue. And actually stop that. I don't know what that's going to mean. Like, it might be a very specific kind of, it might be as simple as getting to a point where you are able to put out a very specific kind of communication regarding that has to do with what this person knows and what this person is allowed to manipulate, and it's slipping out of their hands. Like, you are taking the control out of their hands, and you are putting the control into the hands of the divine. This is also, oh, this is sweet. This is also putting you closer to the divine. This is also really showing you that God is with you. You know, all of these surprises, all of these side helpers that are going to pop up as you do the battle at the perfect fucking time. This is going to reaffirm your sense of faith, because you might be wondering, okay, but if I am loved, if I am protected, if I am so good, why do I even have to deal with this person? But it's because you are so good. It's because you can deal with this. It's because you can deal with this pain. It's because you can deal with this nastiness. It's because you can deal with this sneakiness. You can. It's annoying. It's annoying. And for some of you, you just want to get to the point where you're just able to insult this person to the fullest and be your most honest self when it comes to telling them how much disgust, sorry, I'm eating my own hair, how much disgust they provoke in you. But but you need to realize that this will be the cherry on top. Unfortunately, doing this too early, this is just going to tell this person that you are willing to play. This is just going to misinform this person, and they are going to tell themselves in their head, oh, it's working. I'm so smart. You're just annoying. Ah. Yeah. The revelations. The moves, the path is going to be illuminated to you. The next moves in your plan are going to be shown to you. You are going to be a little bit of a villain in this person's story, but what the fuck? Like, who cares at the same time? Because look at what this person is. And it's about outsmarting them. This is transforming you. This is transforming you. For some of you, it's a type of transformation that you didn't want to have. I've been there, by the way. I kind of know what it feels to cry and literally beg life, please, I don't want to become strong like this. Several times. But the point is that once you come out, there is something that you don't want to lose. For some of you, it's some sort of innocence. It's a very specific type of hope, a very specific type of trust. And it's turning you into something different. that you don't truly want to embody. But the point is that once you emerge from that, you're coming out better. Like, eventually this transformation is going to feel beneficial. It's just that the in-between, the meantime, it's kind of dragging you away from the normal piece of life. The normal pace of life, the normal peace. I kind of mix the two. But it's, which could be a new concept, by the way. Basically, you're gonna suffer, but you're going to be happy about it. Okay? So I need to wrap things up, because I need to move on, and this was already a quite long reading, and I would like to avoid what happened in part 1, where I was only able to film like 10 minutes for the second group, and then I had to type the rest of the message, and you know, this is sensible information, and I'd like to be present as much as I can. You know, sometimes I just need to go with the flow, and it is what it is, and when that happens, I still manage to put out the most sensible information. It's just that being able to give the verbal speech is definitely most therapeutic. So that's why, yes, I do the written reading. Sometimes it's faster, but this is still my preferred form. So stay strong. If you feel called to leave a comment down below, feel more than welcome to do so. See you soon. Alright, group 4, you chose Procuste. I don't have your reading. Okay. So Procuste was a nasty motherfucker, and I do, okay. Well, it did make sense with the previous group, but I guess that this is the group that is very specifically about this type of energy, where this person wants to keep you in a forever dissatisfied energy. It's like they're dangling the carrot, they're dangling the prize, they're dangling something in front of you that is exactly what you want, or at least it's what they think that you want. Like, if this is a love situation, or an ex, or a romantic situation, this person might have come towards you with several type of offerings, and every time it looked shiny, every time it looked golden. Oh, you are going to have exactly what you want, love forever, we're going to make this work. And then the minute you dare to bite into that, boom, there they were, looking at someone else, trying to marry someone else, courting someone else, flirting with someone else, bringing someone else into the household, letting you discover that they were actually after someone else. If this is a work situation, this is someone who promised you, I don't know, maybe an equity or a very big bonus, or sometimes they would act very sweet towards you, perhaps, and acting as if they were very, I'm getting pliable, like willing to listen to you. And then, once it was actually time to deliver, boom, they would flip the script. Oh no, you're asking for too much. Oh no, I'm actually making an arrangement with someone else. And this is because this person isn't worth a dime, okay, by the way. This person isn't worth shit. They know that. But they like the push and pull. They like to feed themselves with your energy. They like to see you begging. And they know that you're not begging because they actually have it. This person doesn't have it. This person doesn't have it. This person is actually at a crossroad. Okay, this person is actually needing to make a very difficult choice when it comes to themselves, either their health, their career, their family life. There is something that needs to change drastically, and they're not doing that. Why? Because they are secretly obsessed with you. And so they are continuously making you offerings. They are continuously making you fake promises. Why? Because once they do not deliver, you are rightfully disappointed. And so, ow, puta madre. Okay. Sorry. My foot. I've been training a lot. Okay, I'm back. So I just did a wrong movement and it twisted my foot and it was So you're human. So when you are promised something, you expect it to be delivered. And once that is not delivered, what do? Again, because you're a human, you have common sense, you go back to the situation over and over, why this hasn't been done. Okay? Bam, we have it. So, what's happening and what you're not realizing is that this person is kind of making themselves stronger. This is probably an energy vampire, so they don't have any other source of beneficial energy. I'm sorry, it's just that, yeah, someone lost something. And they asked me to keep an eye for it. So. Anyway. This person is nourishing themselves with this dynamic where you go back and you ask them, but what happened with everything that we discussed, what happened with everything that you were offering. Something else that I'm seeing is that you might have considered, or this might have happened, to co-heal or to heal in parallel with this person, to kind of isolate yourself from other stuff, from other people, and do something just you and them. Don't do that. And if you have been doing that, this is something that needs to be sacrificed, because I see that your only possible good outcome is grieving this connection. You need to do the grieving work. You need to do the work to release this connection. And this is not just practical, okay? This is why we have echo. There is also a side of emotional healing that needs to be done. It's going to be different for each and every one of you. I see for some of you there is going to be some sort of material, practical loss that eventually you are going to balance out. You are going to balance out, but you need to feel it first. Because this is teaching you something. This is teaching you something about this type of energies. This is teaching you something about the need to remain focused. This is teaching you about boundaries. This is teaching you about embodying hero energy. This is teaching you about being fearless. Just because someone is doing the most to pretend that they are giving you something that you really want doesn't mean that you have to keep yourself stuck in the situation. For some of you, you might have shared some successes or past successes with this person. Stop. You need to absolutely stop doing that, because this person is watching you from up close. Like, this person is studying you. And this person might actually be trying to cause you, to put you into a situation where you don't really have a choice, but to try and have this miraculous outcome. This person knows that you can make miracles. You either told them or they saw you. And they want to use that for themselves. This person was way more broken than what you were able to either see or accept, or it's like this person knows that they are a shit show. This person knows that they are fucked up. This person knows that they aren't worth a dime. But they presented a different image. Why? Because it was convenient. In their mind, they were like, okay, I'm just going to play this wealthy character for long enough until group number 4 is going to be so desperate to just be in my presence, to bring back this wealthy person that I used to be. Perhaps this person never was, okay? Perhaps they might have even made up some sort of lies about their past successes. But basically, in their head, they were like, okay, group number 4 is going to be so desperate to retrieve the beauty in me that they are going to have to create this miracle for me. They count on the fact that you are their golden ticket to success. Okay, so we have mustache. This is my sex past card. Unfortunately, there is something about this person's sex life that is way more fucked up that you want to admit, or that you are able to see. This person is a rotten apple, unfortunately. So whatever type of healing, whatever type of vulnerable information that you shared with this person, know that this person was actually just rubbing themselves or rubbing their pants This person is not really interested in having this emotional healing. This person is not really interested in having this stability. This person is way more concerned with refilling their cups at all costs so that they can move away, move forward, go and do their fucked up thing somewhere else. So there is something that is coming up, but it's really nasty information. So I'm just going to take a little time to see how I can deliver it, because when this type of stuff comes up, I try to distract. I try to go on with the reading. It's not the equivalent of distracting myself, but I try to focus on the general picture, and then if it keeps coming out, it's like, yeah, I kind of have to deliver that. But basically, yeah. But yeah, I feel like this is the kind of information that is really going to trigger you to see this person as separate from you. Like, this is something that I really cannot associate myself with. And it's about this person being sexually attracted to minors. Now, I don't know up until which point, but as long as that's an adult, and as long as the other party is a minor, disgusting is disgusting. Abuse is abuse, and a sex pest is a sex pest. So, the reason why I'm specifying this is because I cannot really say if this is referring to minors or infant. But regardless, okay, this is the type of reaction that you are supposed to have. That you are supposed to be having, by the way, because I see some sort of ongoing healing. Oh, I feel better. That needs to happen. It's a yes, go for it. Go for your healing. Go for this moment of solitude. Go for this separation. Go for it. Because if you're brave enough to say goodbye to this fucked up energy, there is life. There is the panic of the white page, of the blank page. And I do see that. Okay, let me pull this out before I say something. Then we'll see if I was right. I'm going to jump of joy and be like, I was right. As per usual. But I want to have the whole picture, because, okay, it's not coming out. Basically, what I was saying is that sometimes Spirit is just going to encourage. Spirit is just going to encourage you enough to do the first step. You're not supposed to know right away what's going to happen next. What you do need to understand at this point in time is that you cannot build your stability on a foundation that is sponsored by Acme. And this is a very serious situation. But this is also my favorite self-defense charm. And sometimes it's good to laugh, even in the midst of chaos. So, this is probably also something telling you that at some point in the future, you are going to be put into a situation where you are going to be able to see the fun, or at least the idiot. Okay? This might still not cure all of the scars, because I don't know if I said it already, but I don't think I did. One part of the emotional healing here, it's going to have to do with why did you even interact with this energy in the first place? Now, if you have been around my channel for long enough, you might have noticed a certain type of hashtag that I use. It's usually in my shorts, but it's also in basically all of my disclaimers. So I do trauma-informed readings. Trauma-informed can mean several things, okay? There is, on one side, the openness to talk about potentially traumatic stuff, but there is also a very specific type of knowledge surrounding the fact that when you carry subconscious and or unhealed trauma, there are consequences. You either end up attracting unwanted stuff, subconscious stuff, or you might not see certain stuff as viable, or on the other side of the medal, you do not see certain stuff as directly dangerous. Why? Because your senses might be numb to this toxicity. So part of your emotional healing will be realizing that there is a part of you, or there has been a part of you that was not able to fully see this person for what they are. And what they are is a walking piece of shit. This person gargles shit. This person talks shit. This person thinks shit. This person does shit. This person is the embodiment of shit. But this person is also very... This person has a very strong appetite for life. This person likes nice things. They might like nice restaurants. They might like the fancy life. For some of you, this person likes to buy contract prostitutes. But this is happening beyond their actual possibilities. Like, they want to live the billionaire or millionaire life, and they don't have the means to. But they saw you bringing in certain types of results. And so they're like, oh, okay, I am going to manipulate group number 4. Once I have that, my life is set. And it's not gonna happen. But you need to do the cut. So at some point you are going to have to be really strict with what you allow and what you don't. You might have even tried to heal this person's toxic behaviors. Like, as this person was backstabbing you, you were so kind-hearted that you were willing to sit down and explain to them, perhaps you are doing this because this was done to you, and perhaps you don't realize it. No, this person knows very well what the fuck they're doing. They were just convinced that you were never going to catch them, or that they were going to manipulate their way forever and ever and all the rest of eternity. This person knows very well who you are. You might not know who you are. You might not realize how golden you are. You might not realize how much of a catch you are. You might not realize how much of a prize you are. This person does. This person knows perfectly who you are, what you are capable of. And this person might even go as far as trying to convince you that you are not you. that the reason why their life is a shit show is because you are not being shiny and golden and magical enough. No, false. The reason why it's not coming in, it's because spirit is blocking the abundance from touching you as long as you stay attached to this person. Like, you might be able to bring in certain stuff, but this person is stealing each and every drop of that. And so at some point, I'm also seeing that spirit might bring a drought into the relationship or a drought into your life. Like the powerful flow is being blocked, so that this person's true colors are going to be shown. You're going to see this person running around, trying to grab everything that is available to them and turning their back to you completely. And then that's when spirit is going to drop little things again. And this person is going to try and come back in and beg. And this is going to continue as long as you allow that. This is a stupid plan. This is a stupid way of life. This is a stupid way of being. And you are only going to be able to realize that to the fullest once you extract yourself. Or life might have to bring you to the point where the vase is broken and it's like, it's too bad. Like, it's bad enough for you to say, okay, enough. That is probably going to depend on who you are. Perhaps like, this also depends on where you are on your spiritual journey. You might need different things, okay? But this is either going to be you're doing or spirit doing. Like, God is not okay with blessing this person. God has no spirit, universe, the big information blessing giver, the big system is absolutely not interested in blessing this person, in bringing peace to this person. You kind of have to, you kind of also have to realize that the lack of blessings, that like all the blessings that this person cannot have, these also probably mean some bad karma. And so you might have to protect yourself. See, it's not just about being kind-hearted, being good-hearted. Oh yeah, I can heal everyone. No, sometimes you can't. Sometimes the only thing that heals an idiot is life. Its consequences. It's being alone in the dust and having to rethink each and every step of their existence. Point blank, period. You cannot be the savior of this motherfucker. You cannot. You cannot. This person will also try and pull that card. Oh, but you can heal me. No, I can't. You fucked up. You crossed way too many boundaries. You acted against life. Now life is going to act against you, but far away from me. Thank you. I had an ex like that. Like, I remember literally a few days after he fucked off, I kind of started receiving a cascade of messages and offerings. But it was a process. Painful process. But a worthy one. It's like you are walking towards the unknown, but as long as you walk away from this energy, it's good news. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's a yes, go for it. I don't know if I showed it already. So how much? Yeah, I might have to close this. I'm just trying to see if there is anything else because of the battery. Just that. So we had a look at this person's techniques. Something about bureaucracy. This person, okay, for some of you, this person is bureaucratically stupid. Like, they don't do well with bureaucracy, and that's why their life is so fucked up. And this is what's going to help you outsmart them, basically. There is something with this person not being able to either attract good deals, or even if they do attract good deals, they don't even really know what to do with them. This person might have a formation, a diploma, and they don't know what the fuck to do with it. Or this person might be talented in some sort of area, but then they don't really know how to bring to fruition a fucking thing. Or just in terms of contracting, this is a work situation. This person's bureaucracy is all over the place. And basically, once this person will try and drag you back into their dark shit show, you are going to have the upper hand. Precisely because this person doesn't even agree within themselves, so they lack the capacity to sit down and conduct a coherent discourse, which is pretty important when you want to achieve anything in life, you know. I do see that you see the light in this person. Like, you see a potential, you see a certain type of lifestyle that this person is kind of supposed to be living, but what this person has been doing in the shadows is just setting this person up for failure, and they know. This person knows that their good days are gone, or either gone or numbered, and they are trying to buy themselves time through you. This person was already meant to be finished off by life, be left out in the cold, be left out of the possibility of a marriage, be left out of the possibility of stability, of a stable business, of a stable income, of a stable everything. This person was meant to be swallowed by life when they met you. This person might like to fake repent, like they might like to play the victim card, where they act all vulnerable, like, you know, I'm so lucky to have you because you understand me and you listen to me. Like, they kind of know how to make you feel valuable, but they're not really valuing you. That's the problem. They're all talk. Blah, 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 blah. And then when it's time to deliver, oop, all that valuable, now it's no longer valuable. Now you're asking for too much. And so this person lacks coherence, and this is something that the time will naturally show you, but unfortunately I see this person kind of dragging you for a little bit before you get to that point of clarity. You need to understand also how obsessive this person's energy is, because you might not see this as long as you play along, but once you actually try to go away, this person might start acting all stalkerish. I'm getting that this is going to disgust you because of how much you poured and how much good-hearted and kind energy you put into the situation, and this person is actually just obsessively trying to stay attached to you, which is pathetic. Like, fuck off at some point. Back of the deck, I don't know why. I was like, no. I need to use what I have, but I kept on having this impulse of searching for new cards. You must protect yourself. And yeah, it's about them time that you outsmart this person. You need to remove your heart from the situation and see this person for the reckless shit show that they are. At some point, you're going to realize, okay, if they have been doing this up until this point, they are going to keep on doing this. So that's my cue. I am going to do things differently. Bye. Talk to the hand. Talk to the contract. Talk to the judge. Talk to the new lock on my door. Talk to the boundary. Just not to me. I'm done. Beyond done. You're going to realize that all the energy, all the time, you were just talking to yourself. This person was not listening. This person was not integrating a single thing. This person was not evolving. This person was not growing. This person wasn't healing shit. This person was just running after the most convenient thing. They completely dried you out, and once there was nothing left, they tried to move on to the next shiny target, only to realize that it wasn't as shiny as you, so they tried to come back, and again and again and again and again and again and again, I'm all caught up. And no, you need to break the fucking cycle. Okay, you need to start being smart, at least for yourself. Because unfortunately this person is not being smart. And you cannot be smart for them. That's the point. You are going to make your own mistakes. You are going to have your own little downfalls. You are going to have your own process. But you were kind of trying to guide this person through their process because of how much light, how much potential you were seeing. And at some point you are going to have to realize that if it hasn't been actualizing, it's not going to happen. Okay, it's not gonna happen. This person's focus is somewhere else. This person's priorities are their demons. They're just obsessed with letting themselves being consumed by their own addictions, by their own toxicity, by their own dark desires. This person might have tasted some sort of forbidden fruit. For some fucked up reason, they like that, and now they want more. And the only possible solution is to get infinite money. They want that out of you. And you're not supposed to give that to them. You're not supposed to enable this person, and trying to make this person understand is not healing them. Please do not isolate yourself with this person. And if you do see that this is what's happening, you need to at least put things into motion. You need to at least be relentless in maintaining healthy connections outside of this toxic connection. Like stuff that will naturally grow once you're outside, like fully outside. Or perhaps not, okay? Perhaps you're going to have to release those, I don't know. It's going to be different, but the point is that you cannot afford to be what this person wants you to be, which is their cash cow. Their chicken from that gives golden eggs, like their genie in a bottle, okay? Like whatever type of mythological entity you might identify with, or you might consider as worth being robbed, I don't know. Or this person might have called you that. For some of you, this person might have let you know and then denied that. Like this person might have called you a treasure chest, a treasure vault, and then the minute you were not pouring into them, oh, you're nothing, you're not worth shit, you're not good enough, you can't even do this and that for me. Yeah, because you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to be helping this motherfucker. You're not supposed to be helping this person. You're not supposed to buy them food. You're not supposed to buy them dinner. You're not supposed to help them get their medicine, get their drugs, get their prescription, get their good partnerships, get their good ideas, get their, no. A friend would not do this to you. Someone who truly value your energy and your work would not be putting you through this. Someone who would actually be able to maneuver a treasure vault would not be spitting on it. So don't be afraid. Group number 4. This is happening for you, not against you, as long as you make it happen for you, not against you. You're not supposed to simply be passive with this energy. Fight back. Please fight back. Yes, there is a dimension of having to obey to the reality of the situation, having to accept that this person is what they are. But the end result is not just crying about it. It's not just being sad about it, feeling crushed about it, and just letting the situation run you. Run away. Use fear. Don't let fear use you. What is what is the thing that scares you the most? To at least try and go for something different, or having to cry for the same rotten things for the rest of your life? Because as long as you excuse this energy, you are inviting this energy to come back. And that's not supposed to happen. You are not supposed to pay these bills. You are not supposed to pay the spiritual debt. You are paying for someone else's sins. And that's simply not fair. That's not something that, like, if it was someone that you cared about, this is also an exercise that you can do. If you feel like you lack the capacity to center yourself, to see yourself as important enough to fight through the situation, imagine someone that you really love, someone that you really care about, telling you about being treated this way. What would you tell them? Wouldn't you tell them to go? Wouldn't you tell them to at least try and choose themselves? Well, that someone is you. And that's the type of thing that you're supposed to tell yourself. Everything that this person is telling you is fake news, is bullshit. Bullshit marinated in more shit. This person knows you, knows that you are vulnerable to certain things, to certain themes. This person might use children against you. As a pawn, or creations, or like something that you're really fond of. They might threaten to attack that. Or they might have scarred you already through that. And this is just not acceptable. What I'm seeing is that you might have to heal physically. Like you might have to do some sort of detox period. Like purge this person's energy out of your body. And that is probably going to happen. Like I see a delay between the physical separation between you and this person and you being able to heal yourself from this person's wrongdoing, from this person's actions. But it is to say that the longer you stay, the longer you absorb. That's also something that you need to understand. We are sponges at the end of the day. A little bit denser, but humans, we do absorb what we are bathed into. And so the closer you have been with this person, the bigger the healing required is going to be. Does that make sense? Like, yeah. What I'm trying to say is that okay, there's some kind of mirror here that I'm seeing, where it might take you some time to bring yourself back to point zero, back to a state, to a health state that is equivalent to where you were when you first met this person, before they ruined the thing, before they ruined your balance, before they absolutely placed their poisonous gifts in your mouth. There are some teachings in the situation. This is something that is going to come out naturally. You are going to find yourself richer as you do the work, as you choose to do the work, and as you choose yourself. But this is also not something that you're supposed to obsess over. It's like you need to keep your focus on safety here. You need to keep your focus on completing the mission, achieving the goal. And everything that you thought that you were only going to be able to achieve with this person or in conjunction with this person, no. That's your job now. That's your duty. That's your mission now. And this person is not going to like that. This person is not going to like that, but this is teaching you multiple things. As I said, focus, boundaries, but also about the true nature of your power. You were never meant to be a servant of this energy. That this was never your destiny. So as I said, there is probably going to be some sort of healing related to what brought you to believe that, what made you prone to believe in this scenario. And this is causing an irreversible change within you. You should probably also know that the downfall of this person is going to be irreversible. You have at least the possibility to heal. Like once you sever ties, you have the blank space, the blank page. If you want to rewrite the same exact story, of course you can. You have free will, but you have the possibility to do things differently. This person doesn't. Take it as you want to take it. Okay, so I'm starting to get interferences, so I guess that it's time to close up. yeah, if you feel called to leave a comment down below, this can help other people. I hope that this gave you clarity. I said this already in other videos, but the comment section is also open to suggest expansions about certain readings. So if you feel like you need more information, you need more support, but you might not be in the situation to request a personal reading, I still got you. Okay, I still got you. I can simply make it into a collective reading depending on depending on the topic, but the comment section is also available for that, so don't be afraid. Okay, this is a safe space. Thank you. Stay strong. Talk soon.